understand that the Uttarakhand Chief Minister, Mr. Pushkar Singh Dhami, has inspected the flood-affected areas in Haridwar, and he's gone on to say that a meeting has been held with the people of all departments on how to help the locals further. And he's also gone on to add that all the departments will work while being in an alert mode from their respective levels. There you can see the visuals of Pushkar Singh Dhami, who is taking an aerial survey of Uttarakhand, one of the worst affected states after Himachal Pradesh as far as the flood situation is concerned. Remember, the barrages had to release the water, and that's why the inundation has been witnessed in several areas. And this is the aerial view of Uttarakhand, where the Chief Minister is inspecting the area above Haridwar. That's the situation of Haridwar. That's what it's looking like. And hence there is a high-level meeting that's being chaired by the Chief Minister, and he has met with all the departments, and he's also trying to assess how to help the locals in Haridwar and other areas of Uttarakhand. And he's also gone on to say that all the departments are going to be working in cohesion where the alert mode has been sounded. My colleague Anupam Trivedi is joining us on the broadcast for more updates on this story. Anupam, for what we see on the visuals on the screen, an aerial survey that Pushkar Singh Dhami is doing to assess the situation in Uttarakhand, primarily Haridwar. If you can take our viewers through what is the kind of discussion that happened in that high-level meeting, and what are the precautionary measures that have been sounded in the state of Uttarakhand?
As you know, in the last couple of days, there have been the rains have created havoc in Himachal and in Uttarakhand as well.
Yes.
And most of the rivers are flowing above the danger mark. So therefore, there has been a flood-like situation in the plains of Haridwar. As you can see in the visuals, these areas are very close to, Luxor area is very close to the UP border, like Muzaffarnagar, Saharanpur is very close to the. So there's a danger of flooding in the UP as well. Chief Minister today took a meeting of the top officials of the state. He also holds the portfolio of disaster management and mitigation. So he assessed the entire state's information and the relief works going in the various areas. As far as today is concerned, the condition is quite better than the last 2 days in the hills because there is no rain as such. But in the plains area, there is a flood-like situation. So today he is taking the stock of the situation over there. And whatever the relief was, ration, etc., whatever they needed, he has asked officials to provide that same way.
Anupam, other than Haridwar, which are the other low-lying areas or in fact the plains in Uttarakhand that are seeing this kind of inundation because of the flurry of the water?
See, there's another district called Udham Singh Nagar. It's very close to the Rampur and Bareilly area. But so far the information which we are getting from there is the situation is still under control. But the government is monitoring the rise in the levels of the waters in the major rivers which flows over there also.
भी चला गया है। प्रशासन के लोग, हम लोग, सब लोग आकर यहाँ पर लोगों के बीच में हैं और हमारा यही है कि सभी लोगों को जो है कम से कम खाने पीने की चीज़ें हैं, ज़रूरत की चीज़ें हैं, किसी प्रकार की कोई परेशानी न हो। अब चूँकि धीरे धीरे ये जैसे बरसात कम होगी तो पानी निकलेगा, उसके बाद जो अन्य डैमेज चीज़ें हैं, यहाँ पर बिजली सप्लाई बंद है, पानी की बंद है, सड़क मार्ग भी बंद है और उन सभी को चालू करवाएंगे।
सर, आपने निर्देश भी दिए हैं जो राहत सामग्री है वो तुरंत पहुंचाई जाए और जो भी सुरक्षित स्थानों पर पहुंचाया जाता है।
देखिए, जिन लोग जहां पर जलमग्न हो गया है, पानी घरों में घर गया है, तो वहां पर सुरक्षित स्थानों पर सभी को पहुंचाया जाए, दूसरी जगह शिफ्ट किया जा रहा है। और साथ में जो राहत की चीज़ें हैं, जो ज़रूरत की चीज़ें हैं, वो तत्काल सभी को उपलब्ध कराने के लिए कहा है।
Let me go back to my colleague Anupam Trivedi, who continues to be with us on the broadcast. Anupam, I'm sorry I had to cut you out because there was a reaction that was coming in from the Chief Minister, Mr. Pushkar Singh Dhami. Now, he's also the primary focus of the government in the state is to assess the damage on ground, because he's, while on the one hand taken an aerial survey, there's an on-ground inspection by way of a boat that he's also done. So he's trying to actually assess how bad is the situation. He's also saying that the emphasis is there so that the road routes can open up as soon as possible. What are you learning vis-a-vis that, Anupam?
So here, of course, there's a road connectivity is one big issue. Because, already the Kanwar Yatra is going on in the Haridwar district.
Yes.
And till 15th, it would be it would reach in its peak. So the administration is coping with two kind of issues. While they are asking Kanwarias not to go in those areas which are very low-lying and submerged. So it's like a double whammy for the administration over there. At one side, they are dealing with this flood-like situation. Second side, they are working hard to convince and to divert this Kanwarias over to Western UP from other roads to the Western UP area.
Anupam, last but not least, we'd like to also understand the kind of casualty figures that you're learning from the state government. What is the official number of casualties so far because of the rains that Uttarakhand has seen?
See, in the last 2 days, more than 10 people have been killed in various rain-related accidents, mostly in the hilly areas. And so, like I said earlier, today's situation far more better than the last 2 days. So the meteorological department is also expecting the weather to improve in the next 2 or 3 days.
Okay. All right, Anupam, thank you so much for that assessment there. Will help us understand what the situation is like in states like Uttarakhand. And like Anupam was mentioning, there's a Kanwar Yatra that's currently at play, and that also needs to be assessed, and there needs to be a felicitation of routes for the Kanwarias that needs to be done, and that's why as well this assessment by the Chief Minister in the state. We are constantly getting you the ground reports that our colleagues have been filing from various places across North India. Let's take a look at those.
बीते 2 दिन से उत्तराखंड में सबसे ज्यादा बारिश हरिद्वार में हुई है और हरिद्वार में ज्यादा बारिश का असर निचले इलाकों पर हो रहा है। मैं इस समय लक्सर में हूं और आप देख पा रहे हैं जो पानी की ऊंचाई है वो मेरी कमर के ऊपर है और ये लक्सर का मेन बाजार है। इससे आप अंदाजा लगाइए कि हालात क्या हैं। लोग अब अपने घरों से, अपनी दुकानों से जो जरूरत का सामान है, जो महंगा सामान है, उसको लेकर यहां से निकल रहे हैं और हालात तकरीबन 2 दिन से ऐसे ही बने हुए हैं क्योंकि लक्सर निचला इलाका है। सोलानी नदी, बाकी जो नदियां हैं वो गंगा से कटकर नीचे की तरफ बहती हैं और जब नीचे की तरफ बहती है तो हालात इस कदर हो गए हैं कि अब यहां से लोगों ने अपने घरों से बाहर निकलना शुरू कर दिया। जो दुकानें हैं उनसे सामान निकालना शुरू कर दिया है। ये तो बहुत भयानक हालत है
जी, बहुत बुरी स्थिति है भाई साहब। ना लाइट है, ना पानी है और दुकानदारों की जो स्थिति है वो इतनी खराब है क्योंकि उनको
नाली है, नीचे नाली
भी है। मैं बता देना चाहता हूँ आपको, जैसे दुकानदारों ने शटर उठाया क्योंकि एकदम से रात को पानी आ गया और काफ़ी सामान उनका बह भी गया। 90% दुकानदारों की स्थिति यही है। बिल्कुल सामान बहुत बुरा हो चुका है क्योंकि कुछ दुकानें नीचे भी थी, जो नीचे दुकानें थी तो पूरी डूब चुकी हैं क्योंकि 1-2 फुट ही जगह बची है उसमें।
अब ये लोग ये ट्रैक्टर लेके आ रहे हैं तो क्या लोगों को निकालने के लिए ट्रैक्टर लेके आ रहे हैं या
कुछ निकालने के लिए भी आ रहे हैं, जो परिवार फंसे हुए हैं बीच में।
अच्छा,
हाँ, उसको लेने के लिए आ रहे हैं।
एनडीआरएफ, एसडीआरएफ की टीम यहाँ पहुंची थी
ना? एक टीम आई थी, नाव ले एक टीम आई थी जी। और इनका भी ये इनका दुकान है, इनका इन्वर्टर वगैरह और ये ब्यूटी पार्लर वगैरह की दुकान है ना, ये पूरा सामान इनका।
तो अब देखिए पानी का जो बहाव है, आप इन तस्वीरों समझ सकते हैं। ये गली है और इस साइड से पानी का तेज बहाव लक्सर की तरफ आ रहा है।